conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cleveland Indians. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Cody Anderson is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
First offering on its way. On the ground to third. And there's one away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along.
He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Yeah, he's hitting well over 350 his last 10 games, so.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
And now Bryce Harper, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Gonzalez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Tribe will get their shot, still scoreless. Tommy Hunter is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Naquin, a native Texan who was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis.
He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the stands, he got it! An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Second inning coming up in Cleveland, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third base. Big time power, but soft hands over at the one bag.
Striding in, Odubel Herrera. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Nick Williams.
Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Williams. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's had. As the season starts winding down, you can look back and say this guy's been one of the most consistent hitters in baseball all season long.
Lifted down the line in left. Zimmer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Lindor.
He's set, and the pitch. Fouled away. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be. Harper
moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Brad Miller. He went deep in the contest last night. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Digging in, Maikel Franco. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Naquin is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. McCutchen over at second. Segura at first, one gone. And this one's in the dirt. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. McCutchen rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's three straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. Number 68 now, as he draws ever closer, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Bullet back up the middle. Naquin is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third. There's Segura. Segura with the sliding stuff. Got him.
Batting it, the first baseman,
the rain coming down as it is. We are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
Behind 0-2 now. The pitch, and it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting
So
ninth,
bases are empty here
the
with
catcher,
2 gone. And in to hit
Kevin
next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Plawecki.
No balls and 1 strike. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Nick Williams.
Up next will be Nick Williams. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. That's in there. Base hit. Williams is on his way home. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 57.
And we're going to see a pitching
James
change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Franco blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Gene Segura standing in. Fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field.
Zimmer's in pursuit.
He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies lead this one 5-0. And Next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin back to the top of the
Leading
lineup
up for
as they're
the
still
Indians,
looking for their first base
the
runner
center
in this
fielder.
one.
No doubt
Tyler.
about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy
Naquin.
out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The right fielder,
Jumped
number
all
7.
over that first pitch of the inning,
Carlos.
and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't
Gonzalez.
able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Carlos Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jose Ramirez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hit hard down the line. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Phillies, the second baseman,
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hernandez.
Line toward right center. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3
The
at-bats, 3
the
base
right
hits,
fielder.
D-Row.
Yeah, the
Right.
pressure falls off you after you go
Harper.
1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Naquin's on the move.
He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now a big swing by Lindor, and he connects. This one's carrying well, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting,
So still
second
nothing
baseman.
against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, fourth in the NL in that category. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
A look
The
at our line
designated
score to
hitter.
this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth.
Whoa, that's down.
Lays off 1-0. Miller playing here in his age 29 season. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. To 1-2 now. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the now at the plate, JT Realmuto, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Hit the other way out toward right field, and there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Nick Williams.
Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Nick Wood's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Striding into the box, Bradley Zimmer. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game. I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. First time up, he went down looking. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
So stepping in, Kevin Plawecki. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try
and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. No balls and a strike to count. And the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Gonzalez to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. This is skied out toward right. On the move is Gonzalez. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Looking at his career totals, Segura has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hoskins is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
0-2, here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Phillies 6 and the Indians nothing. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tyler Naquin. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
2-2 the count. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled off. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so
Now
the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having to.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. 8th inning coming up. Phillies on top, 6-0. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Nick.
Now batting, Nick Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So Maikel Franco will get a chance to hit this inning following the 2-out success.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. Line towards center field. Naquin is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-0. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Up next for Cleveland,
Coming to the plate now,
the designated
Brad Miller.
hitter.
And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It
Now
was a good
batting,
pitch to
left
hit, and it's
fielder,
typically the
Brad
command
Lee.
that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
Now batting,
Bradley Zimmer goes
the
down
first
for out
baseman,
number 2 in the
Hanley
bottom half.
Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On to the 9th inning now from Progressive Field. It's the Phillies 6 and the Indians 1. Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled to the left side, and that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Segura.
Into the box, Gene Segura. Liner towards second. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. First delivery to him on the way. Bounce to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Down quickly go the Phillies. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Kevin.
First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Tyler Naquin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to it.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for Cleveland. Again, he sends it out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Around second. He's on his way to third. Ramirez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
He brings it in, and the Phillies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3.